Hello and welcome to my app, AvyUpskill. This was my capstone project for Flatiron School. And this is a Python backend, Django backend built on a React front end. It's deployed with Firebase and Heroku currently, so it is live. It's basically an integrated platform for a lot of different resources for backcountry skiers here in Colorado. So before, a lot of this information was just various places on the internet really disconnected. So I wanted to create a place where users can come and get all the information in one spot. So you can see here on the landing page, a guest user would be able to come and see the current weather. This is the Continental Divide, the Eisenhower Tunnel. So you can see the current weather. This updates whenever you refresh the page. It also has the sunrise and sunset. And then we have some information about ARI courses, which is pulled from the ARI official website with a script that I wrote in Python. There's some information about the beacon parks in Colorado, which is seeded on the back end with some data from Backcountry Access, who has all those parks. And then the experience section is a crowdsourced page where people can add comments about different low-angle zones, good places to go and get out in the backcountry. So let's start here. We can go either to courses here, or we can actually go up here too. So I'll navigate to courses. The courses are broken down into the three types of courses that ARI offers. Again, these are pulled from that script, so we're pulling straight from the ARI website. If we wanted to filter, we can filter down to a specific type of course, even a specific type, specific provider. So if we want to go to do the avalanche rescue with Colorado Mountain School, we can see this, follow this link to register. This one would bring us back to more information about the course specifically through the ARI website, or we can just go back here, and again it resets. We have all of the courses through the end of the year here available in Colorado. Next, we can navigate to the Beacon Parks page. This information, like I said, was provided by Backcountry Access, who works with a bunch of different ski resorts in different areas in Colorado to provide some free beacon parks. So these are set up for users to be able to practice with their gear. And on the map here, if you hover, you can see the name of them, and then there's also the list here too. And lastly, like I said, this is a crowdsourced page for ski areas. So this is one of the questions I get a lot, is where to go when you are trying to get into backcountry skiing, but you don't really know enough and you don't want to venture too deep in. You just want to go into a safe zone. So this again has the map view. We also have a list view. So if I wanted to go to Floral Park, for example, we can see all the comments that people have added. And if I want to go ahead and add my own, I'll just log in here. Now you can see some additional options up here. So I can add another area. I can also add a comment or add a rating. So if I go here, I'll say, get there early, parking can be rough. And that has just been increasing in the last few years for sure. So now that renders onto the page. We can also go here and we can add different areas. So if we want to add McMillan Peak, which is down near Ouray, Colorado on Red Mountain Pass, and the coordinates for that, 697, and this is above tree line, low angles, great views. Submit that here, brings us back to the map page. Now if we scroll down, we can see, let me scroll up so you can see the name, but McMillan Peak is on the map now. And then lastly, we can go over to the profile page here. And this is my personal profile page. I've already been out 4 days this season, so we can see a little bit about those days. This is journal entries that I've entered. And I can also go ahead and add new days. So I was out last weekend at Mayflower Gulch, beautiful spot. And I'm going to go ahead and say this was Milo, my pup's first skin. And you can see that renders there too. If you made a mistake, you can just go ahead and delete it off, and you can see the number alters for how many days you have. And that's it. This is AvyUpskill. I hope you enjoyed.